Happy Juneteenth to everyone, all of my followers, friends, family, and all the citizens of United States, or even all people around the world. It is not only a history for only Americans. I would definitely say that I can interpret that it's a history for all around the world, for all the people around the world. Why? Because it's a deep learning that how lack of education and poverty can put you in slavery for 100 years. I can relate to that because my ancestors were in the in-depth slavery for almost 200 years under British administration, under British crown, and in East India Company in early days, and how lack of education kept them in poverty and in slavery for a long period. Matter of fact, there were at one point there were only 30 British soldiers or 30 East India Company officials who control almost 3 states, equal to 3 provinces, almost 10 crore. I don't know how many, probably 10 millions, I guess, almost 10 million, close to 10 million, or more than 10 million of people. Why? Because of technology, science, and education. The same thing, I must say. So the same thing today for everybody. For the sake of science and education, make sure you are pursuing it, getting yourself educated. Not only what you learn in college and university, but self-education is the best education. Read books, understand science, understand what is going on. For instance, how AI is going to enslave a lot of people. If not enslave, it's gonna make people unemployed for a long time of period. There will be so many issues with artificial intelligence. I'm not saying that we should not pursue. At least we should understand and learn it. And now, after all this small talk, let's go back in the history of Juneteenth, how it is actually started. So basically, it was Abraham Lincoln who already announced the enslaved proclamation that now nobody is enslaved anymore. But in Texas, due to lack of education, lack of information, the state was able to heavily control the black enslaved, or the information around them. That's why they didn't know that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm still learning the history. So they were able to control the entire information spectrum for them. That's why they didn't know that what is going on around them, and that's why they've had lack of information, that we already have freedom now. So it shows that lack of education plays a important role, and I believe that we should all learn from this. We should all, now it's an unscripted video, so I'm just saying we should all learn from it. And once again, I would like to mention so many books over here. For instance, always in modern day, I can heavily recommend this book, Amusing Yourself to Death, and Technopolis.